Hi, Mommy Goals gang. I'm back with another baby breakfast on the go items. So I'm going to show you how to make a super easy, quick French toast for your little one. This is a highly requested video by my little guy. He loves his French toast. Some people out there call it eggy bread, but basically we're going to do a French toast in a big batch, of course, so we can eat it for the whole week long. I'm going to cut it into little squares and probably get about 6 to 8 servings out of this. So let's go. This is going to be a quick and easy one. So I'm only going to need about 2 eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and crack those. Crack and crack. Just like that. No shells, no shells. Stir up your eggs. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Okay, so every French toast needs eggs, and you also need bread. And this is almost like a bread pudding style, how we're just like tearing up our bread. You just want to get it into small enough pieces so that your little girl, your little guy won't choke on a big piece. That's never fun. So just, cut up your bread. This is actually 100% whole wheat bread. I have 4 slices. So hopefully this is enough to fill, up to maybe 1.5 to 2 inches of my baking dish over here. This is not old bread. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. I usually make his French toast fresh whenever he requests it in the morning. But I believe that this is going to be a really cool recipe that we can reheat, and it's going to be great. So after you get all your bread nicely broken up, I'm going to throw it right into the egg mixture. Throw it in. So 2 eggs, 4 pieces of wheat bread into little tiny broken up pieces. Keep the crust on there. Sometimes I take the crust off for my little guy because I think, the crust is not as exciting to eat and harder to eat. But in this case, it's all going to get really, really soft in this egg mixture. So it'll be just fine. I love using oat milk. So we're going to do maybe like a tablespoon of milk. And of course, our cinnamon. Come on now. Gotta use cinnamon in French toast. I do about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half. And you're just gonna stir that mixture up. Make sure all the bread is covered with a little bit of the egg. That's looking good. If you want to spice it up some more, you certainly can. I also have some homemade applesauce, which I usually do and make in a really big batch. I'm going to take 1 tablespoon and drop it in and see if that is enough for this amount of bread. And then check in on my mixture. You don't want it to be too soggy, so that's kind of what I'm monitoring right now. I love that I can sneak applesauce into almost anything. For my little guy, once the bread starts to become, not soggy, but like a little bit wet, that's kind of what we're looking for. So I think that egg to bread ratio was great. Let's see. I might do a little bit more cinnamon. So altogether, I would say maybe 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, because this is really going to bring all that flavor home. Now I have a tiny bit of, what is this? Philadelphia cream cheese. Who doesn't love cream cheese? So we're going to put that in there too. Let me get this out of the way and this out of the way. Time to spray the pan. Man, this is such a quick, easy recipe. I hope you guys try this, and I hope your little ones like it because it's one of my favorites. Okay, so the bread looks good. So we're going to drop it into our pan. Okay, so go ahead and just spread it out. Get it all the way to the bottom. Make sure there's a nice kind of a tight looking layer. I'm going to go ahead and use my fork to press it down. because we want this thing to really bake together, almost like a bread pudding cake. Because that's essentially what it is, right? Pretty much. That looks so good. Okay, we love it. So last step, I'm going to take just a tiny bit of my cream cheese, and this provides just a little extra fat, a little extra creaminess, and I'm gonna do maybe like 6 little dabs across the top. And I'll show you exactly what it looks like after I get them all on there. You know, it doesn't have to be in any perfect position. It's literally just gonna add like some really nice layer, a little flavor pop in this recipe. And I just absolutely love that we're doing that for our little ones. We want them to experience like new tastes and flavors. And I don't think my little guy has even tried cream cheese. So this is gonna be cool for him. So I literally just do 6 little dollops in there. And as it heats up in the oven, it's gonna spread out and be like this ooey gooey flavor bomb burst, right? So that's that. And this is our French toast. So we're gonna put this in the oven on 350. I'll tell you how long it takes to bake up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So our French toast just came out of the oven. It's nice and hot, so I'm trying to be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, before I cut it, I'll show you what it looks like. So our cream cheese didn't exactly spread like I thought, but I can do the spreading, right? It's cooked up, which is kind of nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and see what it looks like. I'm gonna do a little square. This is probably a single serving that I would probably give to my little guy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. How cute. Okay, so that's what it looks like right out of the oven. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just cream the top of this thing with our little dollop of cream cheese. Oh man. Okay, looks pretty good. All right, so now for the taste test, right? How good is it? Well, let's see. So I'm grabbing a fork, and I don't know about you, but I need syrup on my French toast. So again, I'm using a keto syrup, you know, a low sugar alternative, low to no sugar. Look that up if you're interested. And let's go. Oh my goodness. It looked like it cooked up really good. Oh wow. Okay, this is pretty good. You know what? This actually reminds me a lot of that raisin cinnamon bread that you can buy already made at the grocery store. But you don't know what's in that, but we know what's in this. And maybe I'll add raisins next time. I think that'd be a great addition. I can taste the cinnamon. The syrup kind of wakes it up a little bit. It's a pretty good option. And I know my little guy is going to love it. So I hope you try this recipe. I hope you feel accomplished because we just made a breakfast item, a baby breakfast item to go that your little one is going to love. See you next time.